Hello everybody, my name is Benji, and welcome back. It's been a while, and I'll admit I'm kinda gonna be ad-libbing a lot of this, because I feel like it's a little more genuine, and I know in the last video that I posted, it had also been a while, and I was not in the best of spirits, so I'm gonna start this video off with some good news. And that good news is that I am in a lot better spirits now. I believe that I mentioned in the last video when I was in such poor spirits that it was because of a medicine change with some of my health issues, which I've never really gone into depth on the channel, and I'm going to continue not going into depth on that, but essentially, I changed medications and had some issues with said new medications affecting my mood, but we're good now, and things are good. So I put a little bit of a post up on the Discord channel, just kind of going into a little bit of depth on the busyness of the semester, and that I was glad that I took a little bit of a hiatus, and I stick by that. I am glad that I went on a bit of a hiatus. As much as I am definitely going to be glad to be back, I definitely needed to take a bit of a hiatus. So to give a little bit of a general update, girlfriend has been upgraded into fiance, and we will be getting married in the late fall. I guess mid-fall is probably more accurate to say. But fiance and I are going to eventually upgrade into wife territory, so that's extremely exciting, and wedding planning, of course, is very busy, but also has been a lot of fun and very exciting, so there's some good news there, and I'm really happy about that. In addition to that and the rest of life things, a couple of my friends are also getting married, and so there has been a lot of talk around that regard as well, so that's also very exciting. On a less personal note and more work-related note, this semester is definitely the toughest one that I think I have ever had. As most of you know from the channel, because I talk about it probably too often, I am a PhD student in aerospace engineering, so I have a lot of stuff going on. I went to a conference in January that was in Florida, and then I went to another conference in March that was in Montana, and I'm going to be going to another conference this year in August that is going to be in Massachusetts. So that is a lot on my plate conference-wise. I also submitted a paper to a journal in March and had a paper published in a journal in January. That was my first published paper. My second will be the one once we hear back that we submitted in March. So that's exciting and stressful and a lot going on. I also took and am excited to say that I passed my PhD qualifying exam. The qualifying exam is a 4-hour written test on all the things that an aerospace engineering, PhD student should have working knowledge of in the field. And that's a lot of topics. So my soon-to-be brother-in-law and I studied a lot over the past couple of months. Past 4 or 5 months would be more accurate, in order to take that exam in early April. And then we both passed. So very excited about that. But between that, class, wedding stuff, personal matters, medication things, health problems, etc., 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 there was a lot going on, and I definitely needed the time. So I'm really glad that I took the time. One final bit of a personal update is that fiance, soon-to-be wife, and I are moving into a house together that we are renting. So I am currently in the process of packing up all of my things. All of her things are already moved in, luckily. But I'm in the process of packing up all of my things and getting to a place where we can actually move me into the new house and out of where I currently am. So that means my entire PC setup, which has not been moved for the better part of 2 years, I would say, is the last time that I dismantled the setup and took it somewhere, is going to need to be completely dismantled, including my desk and my new chair, and moved to a new location with new, better internet. So I don't want to start streaming until that happens, and that's probably going to happen sometime in mid-June. So that's kind of the last little personal update. News for the channel, not much has changed, and not much will be changing. Still have this screen, this screen, this screen, and of course everything else relating to my recording and streaming software. I did get a new graphics card. I think that happened last year though, so just in case that's a bit of an update. That was an autosave there. A little lag. Gotta stay on topic. Sorry. Been bad about staying on topic lately, but I'm not going to want to start streaming until I'm moved into the new place. Apart from that, not much is going to change for our processes here on the channel. I would like to stream weekly once I move into the new place for roughly a 4-hour stream duration. I do not yet know what day of the week that will end up being, nor do I know around what time that will end up being, though I am betting that it will probably be around 5 p.m., because I have to wake up very early in order to drive to work from the new house. So I want to be able to go to bed earlier than 10 p.m. as well. I know I'm an old man at this point. Going to bed early means 9 p.m., which is excessive, but necessary. So it'll be an earlier stream around 5 p.m. or potentially even earlier than that. So maybe you can catch me on your way home from work or something along those lines, if you so choose. I would also like to have one video out per week at least. Granted, that may become cumbersome at some point, so I'm going to stick to one. And that one may just be a stream recap, like it was in the fall of 2024, where I would stream Satisfactory, and then I would do a recap video of Satisfactory as well. Videos I would like to start doing again before moving into the new house. And partially, I want to do that because recording does not take up nearly as much time as streaming, especially because I don't do a whole lot of editing. I just kind of record in a block, and then do all of the recording things with very little, if any, editing involved. So that's not as much on my plate workload-wise, which is good. And then, of course, I would like to try to maintain that for as much as possible while in the process of moving. So I'm going to try to have a little bit of a backlog while my work schedule is not absolutely terrible. And I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to talk about, going through all the personal things, the reasons why I'm glad that I took the break, and also the reasons why I'm glad that I am back from the break. I guess I didn't really go into that, but that's probably obvious. This is fun, and I like having fun, and you guys are cool. So thanks for watching me, pretty much. That's about it. I think the one other thing that I'm forgetting is in the hiatus where I have been gone. Yes, it is official. I just pulled it up on my phone. In the hiatus that I've been gone, we have not decreased in subscribers, but actually we have increased in subscribers. To the point where we passed 800. I don't know how. I don't know why. I haven't posted for 110 days, according to my dashboard, and I have not streamed in much longer than that, I don't actually know how long it's been since I streamed. At least 150 days, it looks like. So, that's miraculous. I don't even really know what to say, except thank you, because that's insanity to me that this would happen while I haven't even been making any content. So, yeah, thanks. Y'all are awesome. This is crazy. I never would have expected it, so thank you. Just I literally have nothing else to say but thank you. So thank you. Thank you. Genuinely thank you. I can't say that I will do anything in celebration because I don't want to make an empty promise, and I don't know when I would have time to do something, even if I had something planned. So just kind of thank you. And if you have ideas, leave a comment. Something like that. Anyway, it's been a long time since I played Satisfactory. That's why Factorio is currently on the screen, because I at least know what's happening here. The first video that's going to come out is going to be about Satisfactory and going on some kind of a world tour of sorts. Just because I don't know what else to do, and I don't remember where things are. So we're going to have to go on a bit of a tour together and figure out where things are placed and what things are happening. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks for sticking with me. I genuinely can't tell you how much it means that people have stuck around and waited around for me to come back, as well as some of the really, really nice comments that I've gotten on the video saying I'd be gone for a while. It genuinely means a lot to me, so seriously, thank you. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, evidizian, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves all a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. This video is in the bag, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bet you didn't think I'd remember it all, huh? Later, y'all.